Travelers brought some stories and quake pictures of their own into the Buffalo Niagara International Airport tonight. News 4's Rachel Kingston continues our coverage now.
Julie Fernandez felt like she was in the main scene of an action movie.
It was quite extreme. It was the ground started to shake, the glasses started crashing everywhere, and everybody started running, and I could look up and see like the top of the building swaying.
Fernandez snapped these pictures inside Terminal C at Reagan National Airport in the moments after today's 5.8 magnitude earthquake centered in Virginia. You can see several tiles were knocked right out of the ceiling. Reagan was temporarily closed, and Fernandez's flight to Buffalo was delayed for about 2 hours.
The control tower was down, and from what I understand, the gas lines or the fuel lines for the planes were shut down because they didn't want, they were afraid of the ground rupturing.
40 airports along the East Coast were at least partially shut down because of the tremors. One of our own web editors at News 4 got stuck in the air on a flight that had taken off from Richmond and was headed for Philadelphia.
I realized we were about to land and we were circling, so I was wondering what was happening, and they said the airport was closed and they couldn't tell us why.
When the plane was cleared to land,
we walked into the terminal, and everyone that worked at the airport was running around talking about it because they all felt it. They weren't letting anyone into the airport through security checkpoints or off planes until everything was checked because they thought there was infrastructure problems.
Hours later, these travelers were still pretty shaken up.
It was very traumatic, but I feel that they handled it well, I guess.
A handful of incoming flights to the Buffalo Niagara International Airport were delayed, but by this evening, everything was back on schedule. This was the second largest quake ever recorded in eastern North America, smaller only than a magnitude 6 quake in Quebec in 1988. Live, Rachel Kingston for the 10 o'clock news.